of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go from Pittsburgh. Good job in coverage. We're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Viking 18.
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. He's close to a first down. Gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. From 29, here's second down and a yard.
Let's go now. Let's go.
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. They'll run out of the gun with Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go. Here we go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one's good for 12 and a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. A gain of 12. First down.
On the give, here's Hampton. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Back to throw. That one, take it in. That's Tataroa McMillan. And nice work after the...
Sorry, I was trying to turn off the accelerated clock. I'm not sure what happened. Turn it on. It's off. It's supposed to be on.
These rules for the receivers, Mike, they call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left, your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready?
Here's our first carry for their running back. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Ready? Break. Break. Let's go now.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. To the left side. Catch made by McConkey. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Come on.
Hampton trying to work inside. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch.
Read that a mile away.
And he's not going to get away.
That was horrible.
Bring him down on the other side of midfield. 3rd and a long way to go. They'll throw out of the gun. And this is going to be
Are you
incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch, and now 4th down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And this will remain a scoreless game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And the Steelers 1st down.
19 Chargers. Charger, 19, Charger.
First and 10 at the 30-yard
They'll
line.
look to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The extra point from Party is good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Party now. We'll kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, here's Khalil Shakir. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll go again with Hampton. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7.
Hold the ready.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 3. Another run here with Hampton. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Ready.
A run. This is Hampton. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. It is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
On the go.
The break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 19. Charger, 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. Over the middle he locates McMillan. Give them 17
Yeah,
more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. And he's in! Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Check, Wildcat, check, Wildcat. Here we go.
Run between the tackles for Hampton. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He's inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, LA. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards.
44-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Dayon Henley there on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, start. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to air this one out, and this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Hardy's kick is good. And the Steelers move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Hardy back out following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away. On the return, here comes Zahir. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 31 yards. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be forced out of bounds, a very short gain.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about.
Why did he not cover him? Why?
Because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. They'll look to throw again. This one caught by the back out of the backfield.
It's a great example of just the range that this linebacker has to be able to not only react quick enough to realize that running back was a threat to the flat, but to be able to have the speed to get there and bring him down for no gain.
The ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
Come on.
Back to the air one more time.
He's covering him the whole time and just not fast enough.
Touchdown, Steelers. The extra point from Hardy is good. And the Steelers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Here's Hardy now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Back to throw.
Right to him. Right to him. What a horrible throw. What a horrible throw.
That's about as bad as it could possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Hardy now to add the extra point. He's got it.
Holy
And the
Christ.
Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
14. Joshua Hardy to kick off.
Here's Hardy now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, here comes Shakir. And And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Right back to the air following that pick six. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's good for 27 and a first down. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's taken in by Shakir. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
19, Charger, 19, go, Cougar, 19.
13 yards. And the Chargers first down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Hurry up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
Throw the ball. Throw the ball.
And he goes down.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
19, Chargers.
Throwing now on third and long. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. Throwing now from the gun.
Hold on to the ball.
They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
It's a turnover on downs.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, it is Strain. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 18.
60
First down.
Mustang 19.
42-yard line.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Throwing now on first and 10. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Deion Henley. He gets into drop it. It's a loss of 8.
Hurry, hurry.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Green. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
To kick off for the Chargers.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready, break.
The third quarter begins with a run. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
27-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Let's go now. Past the 60s. Ready.
They'll stick with him again.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Come on. Hey, let's go.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. The kick is good, but there are
How the heck am I getting flagged here?
They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, here comes Shakir. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. First down throw there is...
What's that even happen?
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's another
Chargers
first down.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain there of 27 yards.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
It's first down, and they'll run. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. McConkey in motion.
Go.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long.
Chapter 11.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal.
Throw the ball.
And down he goes.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
He'll be hit.
Holy cow, I get no time.
It's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Get it? Hey, check that. 60 Bison. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. Now it's fourth and goal.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. From the 22 now, here's second down and 7. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. An even 40 yards.
Come on. 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw here on first down. On the move left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Here we go. Set.
Moving to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So, nice change of pace here.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. On comes Joshua Carney for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead.
Steelers 48, Chargers 17. Joshua Carney to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. That is a big play for LA. 47 yards. So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but the pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
19 Wyatt. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers are able to edge a bit closer. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. And this stops in his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Around left side, it's caught. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 on the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down. Back to the air one more time. This one caught left side. That's screen. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
On the return, here comes Shakir. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
On the ready. Ready.
Drive will start on the ground. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34. Pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
At the 34-yard line.
Right side hauled in by McConkey. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup. But that is enough for a first down.
And the Chargers first down. It's a game of 3.
He'll look to throw.
First down,
To
Chargers.
the left side, it's caught by Zahir. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First and 10.
Another Chargers first down.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Second and 10. They'll look to throw again. He'll find Zahir open right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Okay, ready?
17 yards. That's another
Hey,
Chargers
check that street.
To the air now on first and 10. Left side catch made by McConkey. And he's in. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
This will be returned from the 2. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay, break. Here we go, set.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving to his left. Looking back to the middle of the field. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now give up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and
7
3.
Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Steelers will extend their lead. Carty back out following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away. On the return, here comes Zahir. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll look to throw. That one's hauled in left side by McMillan. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 30-yard line.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
This one finds McConkey. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. It's catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Chargers
Up the middle they go. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially...
And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, L.A. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers are able to cut into the deficit.
Chargers 38. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, let's go.
And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
At the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a run going left. Room to run at the 40. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He flows all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Hardy now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Chargers 38.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6. But to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Joshua Cardi to kick off.
Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Lad McConkey to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Right back to the air following that pick six. Over the middle he locates McMillan. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least we'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
45. Cameron Dicker.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go, check. Rig, liking 18.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
So
8.
from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Back to the ground, he'll get it again.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
Here we go, Shaq. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Here's a run with that tight end. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the 2nd straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
72-yard attempt.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this is as good as you can possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done.
19 tight. Hawk 70.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. There's that man again. Another catch. He's got a full head of steam. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They'll stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. And he's out of bounds up close to the 30-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on second down. Throughout another catch for his favorite target. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Back to the air one more time. He's going to look downfield once again. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Let's go. Trap roll 80. 18. Pioneer.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 60.
Back to throw. And left side, it's caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down. He'll look to throw. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19.
Come on. Why are you missing these throws?
Will fall incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll look to throw again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Point after now from Dicker. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Into space. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
Loss on the play brings up second down.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
18, right here. 79 Broncos. 60 by 6. Took 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. Going for it all. That's hard.
How did he miss that? Come on now.
And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown,
Points.
Pittsburgh. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
Here's Carney now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Come on, come on. Hit. Tap it.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
Sorry, dude, had a phone call
He's
there.
taken down, but just shy of midfield.
First down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down, Chargers.
They'll look to throw. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that ball. A first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
19 tight, 19 tight.
The Chargers will
Throwing now from the gun. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This will be taken in at the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Red. Cougar 19.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And they were able to run up a big point total here, higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Zahir. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long.